Many of us eagerly anticipated the unveiling of the Apple Watch Ultra last year. Priced at $799, the original Apple Watch Ultra aimed to establish itself as Apple's version of an adventure watch, directly competing with brands like Garmin. It catered to a diverse audience of sports enthusiasts, offering specialized features for activities such as scuba diving and hiking. However, it also caught the attention of those seeking an Apple Watch with the largest screen and the most extended battery life. Now, the brand new Apple Watch Ultra 2, on the other hand, faced criticism for its striking resemblance to its predecessor. The notable distinctions between the two were the integration of the new S9 SIP chip and a brighter display capable of delivering 3000 nits of brightness, surpassing the previous model's 2000 nits. So we gotta say, we are pretty disappointed in the new Apple Watch Ultra 2.
Are you struggling to explain your idea? Your audience is not getting what you're trying to say. An animated explainer video is a perfect solution for you. Explainer video simplifies any complex ideas through engaging animations, transitions, voiceovers, and meaningful scripts, which all together create a fun experience for any viewer. And here comes Ten Studio, a team of skilled professionals dedicated to creating engaging explainer videos. With over thousands completed projects, we have the expertise to create explainer videos that break down your message and connect with your audience. Get in touch with Ten Studio today.
The introduction of the Apple Watch Ultra managed to attract the attention of additional runners to the Apple Watch ecosystem. Although we did not anticipate a significant overhaul in the Apple Watch Ultra 2 this year, given that only a year had passed since the previous version, there were still hopes that Apple might introduce enhancements to address certain issues and make it more appealing to a broader audience. Some of these anticipated improvements included the possibility of a black titanium model, which would have been highly desirable. Additionally, there was an expectation for increased battery life, particularly for those engaged in activities like ultramarathons and adventures. Lastly, a reduction in the bezel size would have been a welcome enhancement, as it could contribute to a more streamlined and aesthetically pleasing design. So what did Apple deliver with the Apple Watch Ultra 2? Well, it wasn't the black titanium model or the extended battery life for adventurous endeavors that we were hoping for. In fact, there weren't a lot of significant changes to speak of. However, there is one notable addition worth mentioning: the introduction of a nifty double tap feature. This new functionality allows users to perform primary actions within their apps or carry out tasks like answering phone calls and taking photos by simply double tapping their forefinger and thumb on the hand where the watch is worn. This innovation could prove specifically useful for runners who find the traditional method of pausing a run by simultaneously pressing the crown and action button a bit cumbersome. The double tap feature might just be the convenient solution they've been waiting for. Additionally, the Apple Watch Ultra 2 introduced a fresh watch face dubbed the Ultra Face, which optimizes screen real estate to display more complications simultaneously. However, it's worth noting that despite this enhancement, the watch's bezel remains unchanged in size. Surprisingly, the battery life did not see any improvements, even though Apple opted for a new chip that theoretically should have allowed for greater levels of efficiency. It seems that Apple had the potential to extend the battery life further, but made a deliberate decision not to do so. We thought making a black titanium version of the Apple Watch Ultra 2 seemed like a straightforward strategy to entice even existing Apple Watch Ultra owners to make the switch to the new model. However, Apple, for some reason, chose not to pursue this option, leaving little incentive for the vast majority of current Apple Watch Ultra users to consider upgrading. In fact, the latest iteration does not offer any compelling reasons for existing users to switch, and it does not pose a threat to competitors like Garmin or Coros either. Apple's decision seems to have missed an opportunity to captivate its current user base and gain a competitive edge in the adventure watch market. Rather unexpectedly, Apple took an unconventional approach by introducing a noticeable gap between the unveiling of the Apple Watch Series 9 and the Apple Watch Ultra 2. This move was aimed at showcasing their commitment to achieving carbon neutrality by 2030. Interestingly, depending on the type of band you select, you now have the opportunity to own an Apple Watch that boasts complete carbon neutrality. This shift reflects Apple's dedication to environmental sustainability and aligns with their ambitious goal of reducing their carbon footprint in the coming years. We had hoped for some compelling reasons to divert our attention from other smartwatches, even if only temporarily. Regrettably, Apple's latest offering failed to provide any such incentives, leaving us without a compelling reason to consider switching from our current choices. It's possible to locate the original Apple Watch Ultra at a significantly reduced price tag, and given the normal differences between it and the new Ultra 2, it's quite likely that most individuals won't notice a substantial gap in performance. While the improved brightness, onboard Siri, and the new watch face are indeed welcome additions, it seemed that Apple fell short in providing compelling reasons for people to make the leap to the upgraded model. Thanks for watching our video. Like and share with your friends if you found this video to be helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want more videos like this on your feed.